The people who wrote those books were not in the White House with us. And they didn't see how hard Joe worked every single day.
There's no way. Look at Joe. Look, he don't even believe what she just said. Hey, you just can't make this up. You just can't. No, you just can't. Look at. He don't even know where he at. He don't even believe what she just said. Look. Whoa! Oh man, that brother was on the beach on vacation, fell asleep, fell down, didn't know where he was at. Who am I introducing? Man. They say, sir, over here, sir. Over here, sir. Over here. Sir, you dropped your coffee on the floor. Is that you dropped your tea on the floor? Sir, the carpet in here is messed up. And is that boo-boo on the wall in the corner? What is that? You been in here boo-booing, sir? The other lady didn't even know where she was supposed to be. She didn't know that she was the border czar. She in there laughing, cackling. Tomorrow was today, and then tomorrow was Thursday, and then if it's not Friday, then it's Wednesday. What the hell did she just say? You know, the DEI hire didn't earn it, but it's time to get elected. I'm a black woman. It's time to get elected. Who cares if I'm qualified? I'm black. I'm black. Hey, I don't got to be qualified. I'm black. Unbelievable. Look at this. He don't even believe what she just said. Joe was the hardest worker. Dr. Jill, the doctor. She running the cabinet meetings. You just can't make this up now. I can go on and on and on. Let's get to the next clip. There's no way.
All the project, the benefits.
What the hell is he saying?
How do you lead the world without having the best infrastructure? How do you lead the world without having the best healthcare?
Unbelievable. Sitting up there with these witches, the cackling hens, the spew, the women on the spew. And not only that, Jill is on the show. Jill is sitting right next to him too. This is fun to get bad.
How do you lead the world without having the best education system? How do you lead the world when you don't have that done?
Your final year, there was a dramatic decline in your cognitive abilities.
No, hey, sir, fix your face. You fix your face now. We're not going to play that today, sir. We're not going to play that, Joseph. Brandon, ice cream cone. We're not going to play that, sir. You ran this sucker into the ground. And you sit next to Dr. Jill. The doctor. Oh, you did such a great job, Joe. You answered every single question. You did such a great job. And then he goes on and says that if he would have stayed in the race, he said this on the show. I can't wait to show it. He said if I would have stayed in the race, I would have beat Trump this past election. He said that for real. It gets worse.
In the final year of your presidency, what is your response to these allegations?
Sustain that, number one. Number two, nothing to sustain that.
Are these sources?
Number one. Number two, think of what...
nothing to sustain it. What?
What we're left with. We're left with a circumstance where civil war. We had a circumstance where we were in a position that
oh, brother, give us a break.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our citizens. We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Oh, what's going on, family? I could not wait to get into this. And you know what? I'm gonna bring somebody back to the show that has come back. I was one of the creators that was fighting hard for this man when some terrible things happened to him this past election. They took his channel. They did this. They did. It was so much crazy. And come to find out, you know, it was from previous violations and with other channels and all kind of stuff. But YouTube reached out to him and said they made a huge mistake, gave him a big apology, and gave him back over like 12 channels. And he is back, man. And I'm so happy again. And again, I'm blessed that I'm in connect with amazing creators and other people like-minded on this platform because of you guys, man. A lot of y'all, this might ring a bell for a lot of people right now. But here he is, man. He is back in the flesh and the blood. Yes, indeed. And I want to send my prayers and love to Doug as well, man. Shout out to Doug in exile. A lot of you, when Doug got taken down, a lot of you guys was messaging me, commenting, "Where's Doug, Rick? Where's Doug?" You know, we went back and forth on Twitter. So he's back, man. But I want to send my personal love to him, like I said, because he just got some skin cancer removed, which is why he has the Band-Aid and stuff on his face. And he's gonna mention that in the video. But I could not wait to jump into this, man. Oh boy, this is special, man. You know, we used to bring him on the show all the time, man. Doug, his personality, sense of humor, an amazing, genuine guy, man. You know, you might not agree with everything he says or this on this and that, but hey, a great guy, man. A lot of common sense as well. You know, huge shout out to Doug in exile, man. And he has a huge resume, and he's known by some well-known people, man. A great guy. But I want to send my prayers and love to him. And also send my prayers and love to you guys. Because, you never know what people are battling. We're all getting old. We need to take care of ourselves. Things happen, you know. So you never know what somebody's going through, man. So I want to send my prayers and love to all you guys, man. No matter what you're going through, we shall overcome. We shall win. We will be victorious. In Jesus' name, amen. I love y'all, fam. Let's go and jump into this, man. He did a video on The View, and this whole thing they pulled, this whole Biden stunt. They got Dr. Jill up there. This is terrible. This is crazy, man. I know y'all just seen it in the beginning of the video, but this is ridiculous. You know, he got asked about his mental health, his health decline. Jill had to step in. He said if he would have stayed in the race, he would have beat President Trump. It just got worse and worse and worse. Oh boy.
And by that, I mean President Jill Biden and her husband, Joe Biden, came along too and tried to stay awake. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm here to work for you. How hard do I work? Look at this. I got some benign skin cancer removed from my nose, and I'm still here to work. Give us a subscribe. That's how you honor my hard work, is by subscribing and ringing that bell. And of course, if you see any kind of a change on your own skin, go to a dermatologist and check it out just to keep it from getting all deadly on us. That's my public service announcement. Let's watch the car wreck that is not so much my face, but the car wreck that was our last president.
Mr. President, since you left office, there have been a number of books that have come out, deeply sourced from Democratic sources, that claim in your final year there was a dramatic decline in your cognitive abilities in the final year of your presidency. What is your response to these allegations, or are these sources wrong?
They are wrong. There's nothing to sustain that. Number one. Number two, you know, think of what we're left with. We're left with a circumstance where we had an insurrection. I started.
Oh boy.
Not since the Civil War. We had a circumstance where we were in a position that the pandemic, because of the incompetence of the last outfit, end up over 1 million people dying. We're also in a situation where we found ourselves
Just can't make this up, man.
unable to deal with a lot of just basic issues, and which I won't go into in the interest of time. And so we went to work, and we got it done. And you know, one of the things that
and Alyssa,
He did not answer the question, by the way. The question was, Democrats on the inside came out against you, and he just simply says they're wrong. So he's saying they're lying. He doesn't give any reason for why they would say that he was in cognitive decline, but part of his cognitive decline is evidence here and that he couldn't answer the question. And now let's just move on to the next Jill Biden, rescue him.
One of the things I think is that the people who wrote those books were not in the White House with us, and they didn't see how hard Joe worked every single day.
None of us saw Joe Biden working every single day. He spent a lot of time on the beach. He was known for putting a lid on his afternoon by 4 o'clock, sometimes by 2 o'clock to take a nap. He had a 4-hour workday at the most. Compare that to Trump.
I mean,
who is
man,
engaging the media, fighting with them every day.
every single day,
Off-
every single day, 30, 40 times a day. I'm glad Doug brought that up. I mean, man, I'm telling you, it's a disgrace. They might as well have a camera in there when Trump is going to bed. I'm just saying, we see the man every single hour. I'm just saying.
Office, they come in, they freely talk to him. He talks to them on Air Force One. Biden didn't do that. We have more access to Trump, who's actually working. Just by comparison, this is already shown to be completely false.
I mean, he'd get up, he'd put in a full day,
Oh,
and then at night I'd be in bed, reading my book, and he was still on the phone reading his briefings.
Connected to an IV.
Nonstop. It's the White House. Being president is not like a job. It's a lifestyle. It's a life that you live. You live it 24 hours a day. That phone can ring at 11 o'clock at night or 2 in the morning. It's constant. You never leave it.
They take the camera off Joe because he looks down with his arms closed and looks like he just went into a coma.
And Joe worked really hard. I think he was a great president. And if you look at things today,
What the hell? Look, Joe don't even believe that. Look,
I think he was a great president.
Joe don't even believe that. Y'all see this, right? Family, y'all see this? Joe don't even believe that. Look at his body language. I don't even know why Jill is saying this. I don't even believe this. I really don't know why they, you know what? I really want to go to bed. I don't even know why they got me on the show. I want to go to bed. I don't even know why they got me on the show. Why did I sign up to go to ABC and these ladies on The View? He rethinking it right now. Look, I'm telling y'all what he rethinking. I know it when I see it now.
And if you look at things today, give me Joe Biden anytime.
Yeah. Look at things today. Look at there's Joe, barely conscious. He wasn't even running. Ended up being, he was doing so well, they replaced him with Kamala Harris. If it's true, why didn't he run? So just they think we're idiots, like we don't see what's going on. The Democrat Party themselves replaced this guy because they didn't think he was capable of running. Why? Because of conversations like this.
The projects, the benefits. How do you lead the world without having the best infrastructure? How do you lead the world without having
We don't know what the hell he was saying.
How do you lead the world without having the best education system? How do you lead the world when you don't have that done?
I don't know what language that is.
I don't know what the hell he just said. Nobody understand you, sir.
I don't speak Bidenese. From Greg Kelly, Jill and Joe, quote, back from commercial break, unquote, are having serious regrets about going on The View. The stunt has backfired. Backfire? Another catastrophic, epic failure. Joe was totally lost. Jill, nasty and domineering, bad POTUS. Here's another clip of him saying he wasn't surprised by President Trump's win in 2024. And he says Kamala Harris was very qualified.
But then election night came and it was like 2016 all over again. So why do you think the vice president lost? And were you surprised?
Oh, boy.
I wasn't surprised, not because I didn't think the vice president was the most qualified person to be president. She is. She's qualified.
Hell no, she was not. She was not qualified. Didn't earn it. I'm sorry, I had to say it, y'all. It was in my bloodstream. I had to say it.
To be president of the United States of America. But I was surprised. I wasn't surprised because they went the route of the sexist route, the whole route. I mean, this is a woman, she's this, she's that. I mean, it really, I've never seen quite as successful and a consistent campaign undercutting the notion that a woman couldn't lead the country a woman of mixed race.
It always comes back to on this show, misogyny, racism, sexism. Oh, it's because she's a woman. Oh, it's because she's black. No, she wasn't qualified. She couldn't answer a question. We didn't know what she was saying. Tomorrow is Thursday, and if we have an economy on Wednesday, we won't have the economy by Tuesday. If it isn't, even if it's called an economy. What did she just say? Ma'am.
Race.
Yeah.
And they played that to a fairly well. In addition to that,
Wait, that's why she lost, because Democrats went with DEI. They went with only emphasizing she's a female and she's black. That's Joe Biden. That's not me. The Democrat Party did what the Democrat Party does. That's why she lost, because they emphasized all of her external qualities and never went for her merit. But we've also seen her merit. Joe, you ever seen that woman give a speech?
Sure.
She has no merit. That's how she got her job, is because she was a black woman, and you wouldn't have picked her for vice president if she was a white woman, if she was a white male, competent white male. You wouldn't have picked him. This is a beautiful watching their Titanic sink, and then Joe Biden blames what they do for why she failed. That's not why she failed. She was totally incompetent. Besides all that,
one of the things happened, if you notice, and I'm going to be shorter, okay? I promise. She said, "Don't be Joe
Look at Terminator, Karen, Predator.
Biden." Be short.
I said that to him.
Anyway, make a long story short, all kidding aside, think about it. Liberal democracies all across America, all across the world lost that.
Yeah.
All across America. I think we underestimate the phenomenal negative impact that COVID had and the pandemic had.
It always comes back down to COVID. Boy.
People, on attitudes, on optimism, on a whole range of things.
negative feelings of COVID. By the way, there was part of COVID was during the Trump administration. The negative views didn't stick with Trump.
I was very disappointed, and but I wasn't surprised. And the only thing that surprised me is the excess to which they've gone in some of the attacks they've made.
Yeah. Well, when was the last time you spoke with the vice president, and has she talked to you about what she wants to do next? Sought any advice?
I hope not.
Maybe governor?
I hope not.
Just trying to lead him even more. Did Kamala seek any advice? Long pause. Here, I'll help you out. What about with her running for governor in California?
Today, I talk to her frequently. We stay in touch, number one. Number two,
Joy. Thank you, Joy. That cough is very telling. Did you hear that? It's like bull crud.
And Whoopi and Joy been coughing the whole show. I don't know if y'all caught on to that. Let me know in the comment section.
We talk to each other very frequently.
number one. Number two, she's sought my opinion. I'm not going to tell you what it is. She's made
What to wear to the Met Gala.
That's exactly right.
Oh boy.
No, but all kidding aside, she's got a difficult decision to make about what she's going to do.
Yeah.
I hope she stays fully engaged. I think she's first rate. But we have a lot of really good candidates as well. So
A lot of really good candidates. All right.
I'm optimistic. I'm not pessimistic.
He's optimistic that the Democrat Party has a lot of great candidates. Said no Democrat for the last 3 months. They're going like, we're lost. We don't know who to run. I guess it's going to be Bernie and AOC. We're in the wilderness. And Joe Biden, we're doing great. Here's a post from Betty Johnson of the final from Lisa Farah Griffin.
Well, Mr. President, you had previously said that you thought that you would have won. Since then, Donald Trump won all the battleground states and made inroads with almost
Boom! Landslide. Woo! Every swing state. People that don't get involved got involved. People saw how bad it's gotten, how woke, deranged, out of touch you Democrats is. Y'all tried to play in our face. Told us that this lady was black. got all these celebrities, then spent billions of dollars. Y'all couldn't get Oprah back on the phone. Y'all couldn't get Beyonce to sing a song. It just gets worse and worse and worse for Democrats. You frauds. You Diddy Party participants.
Almost every major demographic, from working class voters to Hispanic men to Black men. Knowing what you know now, do you think you would have beat him?
Yeah, he still got 7 million fewer votes.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder where all those votes come from, Joe.
He got 7 million fewer votes, which I'm still baffled. I think the whole world is baffled. Where did those 7 million people go that voted for Biden, thought he was so strong against Trump in 2020?
Where did they go?
During peak media love for Biden.
Where did they go? Where did they go, y'all? Let me know in the comments. Where did they go? Where did they go? They said dead people. They said the illegals. They said, yeah, ballot tampering. It was all kind of things they had going on. Yeah, buddy. Where did the votes go, though? Where did they all go this time, Joe? Huh?
Peak hatred of Trump.
The man won 3 elections. I'm just saying. 3. The man won 3.
7 million people showed up for Joe Biden that did not show up in this last election. That's a mystery. I'm not going to go to conspiracies on that. Everyone has their theory on it.
Yeah, we're not going to go to conspiracies on that, y'all.
Certainly, the COVID voting situation in 2020 meant he said 7 million people didn't show up. Well, they didn't show up for his vote either. They mailed in their votes. We had an unprecedented top number of mail-in ballots. So,
Okay. A lot of people didn't show up. Number one. Number two, they're very close in those toss-up states. It was it wasn't a slam dunk, and look, every time I've been on the show, which I've been fortunate to be on more than once. Thanks for having me. Is that we talk? You guys don't focus on as much, and I think it's good on polling numbers. But let me put it this way: he's had the worst 100 days any president's ever had.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
I mean, what do we else expect for them? Again, what do we expect for it? Trump could be the best president right now, doing the best. I mean, could end this, that, everything go to zero, rates come all the way down, life is amazing, all the groceries went down, everything, and they'll still say this. America be at its top shape because of President Trump, and they will still say this. We just can't win with these people, man. And he don't even know where the hell he at.
And I would not say honesty's been a strong point.
How about pardoning your son, Hunter Biden? I don't want to do a big whataboutism. I think it's clear that Joe Biden is largely considered the worst president, perhaps in all of American history, but certainly in the last 100 years. Joe Biden is the worst, hands down. Democrats agree. He did nothing. He was terrible. So, all of his numbers, fine. You got strong numbers on your polls in your first 100 days. And Trump has been completely dogpiled by the media, and he's actually still doing pretty well. And all of the polling against him oversample Democrats by at least 10 points. That is, they're polling from people who would not vote for Trump under any circumstances. Give us a subscribe.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Doug, and I'm so glad he's back. We'll definitely bring him on the show more now that he's back. Again, love to my brother Doug, man, and many others, man, that show us so much love and on this platform, in this community, man. So much love, man. I can't thank you guys enough, man. I know we come over here having jokes, and we just come over here to keep it real. We break the news to you. Keep you updated on everything, and we have real conversations, raw, authentic, heart to hearts on here, man, but it's a disgrace what is taking place. It really is. You know, and the insanity that's going on in the country right now. You know, with these the full blown race war. I mean, how much hatred and bias and fear mongering and propaganda. I mean, it's just sad, man. The lies, misinformation, the fake news media can't tell the truth, and this is why people like us are the media. You are the media. This is why we hold more power. This is why people can't trust the media anymore. The mainstream media, the legacy media, the left-wing media. But let me know what y'all think of this. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love, family.